chat. What's up? How you doing? Music? There we go. Oh my god, this is a real chill. How's it going? How's your weekend been? Yes. This is good. Welcome back to another Pega stream where Pega attempts to paint a miniature once again. Yippee! And you get to watch it live and maybe paint your own miniature. While you're watching, that would be cool. That would be really cool. You should put your miniatures in the Discord. If you're painting while you're watching the stream, I would love to see your miniatures. You're a real one. But hello, welcome. What was I gonna say? You follow a dozen Warhammer painters and all of their streams suck. What? Your streams are chill though. Ah, good. Thank you. That's so sweet. Cue the canned laughter. You're huffing paint right now? Oh my god. Hell yes. What are you painting? Hey Pega, you're doing good. That's good. Do I remember you? Maybe. You're telling me about the Demon Prince, and you finished it. Nice. You're gonna have to remind me. I actually don't remember. I'm gonna be so real, dude. If the stream goes for like 2 hours, there's a lot of names in chat, and I don't remember all the names. I'm sorry. To be honest, I don't really read the names. I look at the colors. That's how I know who's talking. Which on Twitch worked. Everyone has like a different, like a lot of people, most people have like different colored names on Twitch, except when someone would have the same color, then I would get confused because I would think it's the same person talking. I can't read. On YouTube, everyone is grey, so everyone's the same to me. Which makes sense. Like, you guys are just collectively chat. When I say chat, I'm talking to everyone. I'm all inclusive. I'm a very, very, very inclusive. Tag on a YouTube post. Okay, you should join the Discord. I'm painting, but making some hellblasters. Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, that counts. That's hobbying. That's hobbying. Huffing glue, huffing paint, it's all the same. I had a fantastic day today. I had so much fun today. But your sub, yeah, your name is green. But you're still chat. You're still included in chat. So even subscribers, even members, you know, I include even the most degenerate people as part of chat. Even if you make the mistake of subscribing or buying a membership, it's okay. You can still be part of chat. You love the Hellblasters? I am neutral on Hellblasters. I don't know. The Space Marines. I don't care. It's 5 AM. You didn't sleep. What the fuck? Maybe you should consider doing that. I'm kidding. My stream is very important. Actually, you should stay up all night just for me. Yeah, I'll make sure you wake up. It will be constant vine booms. Just as you're drifting off to sleep, I'll hit you with one of these. You're never going to sleep with a Pega stream. I feel like I hope I'm one of the worst streamers to fall asleep to. I hope I'm entertaining enough that people aren't using my streams to go to sleep. I don't know. I don't listen to anything when I go to sleep. I'm sound. I'm snoring. I'm snoozing as soon as I hit that bed. That's me. I don't need any help going to sleep. I've been up since 4 AM to watch a race? What race? Like cars? Brum brum? You have Discord but can't remember your password. That's messed up. If you don't want people to sleep, just play on site. On site? Play on site? What does that mean? Maybe I should make my stream like purely light mode. I should make light mode Pega, therefore you can never go to sleep. No one will ever want to open my streams at night. Bathurst. Ah, is that cars? I don't know. I don't know anything about racing. That's cool though. My dad was really into Formula 1. We used to watch that all the time. I found it kind of boring. Not going to lie. At least on the TV, it looks it's quite boring. I guess they just go round in circles. Like I don't really see the excitement. I can see if you're going in person and like seeing the cars go fast, go vroom, vroom, past you. That would be really cool. I feel like it doesn't have the impact on the TV though, right? I don't know. Any Formula 1 fans? Formula 1 is like really popular with the girlies now as well. It's been like a trend for a bit. I don't know, girls like thirsting over F1 drivers. I don't know. It's a TikTok thing maybe. Anyway, I was saying I had a great day today. I did so much hobbying today. I went over to my friend's place, or I mean, actually no, I'm locked in the game store. I can't go anywhere. My friend came to the game store. And we painted minis. I painted a bunch of skinks. I also went to a different hobby store. I'm a filthy traitor. And I bought some new clippers. I bought a stand for my Gundam. I have a Gundam stand now, and you have to assemble the stand for the Gundam. It took a lot more effort than I thought. And I bought some Tamiya panel liner for Gundam, but also it worked. It should work on Warhammer as well. I'm really excited to try it out. I'll show you on the camera in a second. Yeah, it was great. And then when we got tired of painting, I played some of the Gundam card game. I won one and I lost one game, and it was great. It was so much fun. I love shopping and hanging out with friends. And tonight, we're working on Krondys! Once again! I don't know how many times I've painted this model. I'll figure it out in a second, but I'm excited to paint it again. So it's been a big day of hobbying, which is great. I hope you guys have gotten to do your own hobbying too. Yeah. Dragon! Speaking of, let me show you around. Here is Dragon. Dragon, these nuts. Krondys seems like a shitty fast food chain, or what? Like the name Krondys sounds like a shitty fast food chain. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop down to Krondys Burger. Here he is. I cheated. I did cheat. I cheated slightly. I have started painting off stream. I did this ages ago though. Ages ago. Tasty looking cutting mat. Yes. I love my cutting mat. Look, all the stickers. The stickers are covered in paint now as well. I like it. It's progressively gotten dirtier like every week. And obviously also when I'm not streaming, I'm also using it. I wonder if you could go back to like my first stream and see how clean this looks in comparison to now. It still wasn't clean. But yeah. It's definitely a lot dirtier now. It's also kind of changed color. You could see a lot more green and black paint before from like spilt Null oil, and I don't know what the green was. Now there's a lot of yellow, big yellow and red. I kind of like this color palette. Red, yellow, black, white. This is a good color palette right here. Anyway, yes! You can sell your cutting. I could sell the cutting mat as art. Dude, I could. Like the streamer bathwater. Instead of bathwater, it's a Pega's cutting mat. The history. Can you and chat rate my demon prints, please? Sorry, I'm painting Krondys today. But I'll look at the demon prints afterwards. Most surely someone would buy it. Yeah, someone would probably buy it. Scaly boy's looking crisp. Thank you. I'm not super happy with these scales. This is basically just like a blue contrast paint. And I'm not super happy with how it's like pooled. I would like to crisp it up more. Yeah. However, so I said I've painted this model multiple times. I painted it once. I attempted to do, this was like very early on, like one of my early streams. I tried to do like lightning on his wings. Because I wanted to make it like a lightning dragon. But it didn't work out. And I didn't particularly like the effect. So I reprimed him. And now he's blue. And then after I did this, I got another Krondys. I got this one for free from a friend that was getting out of Warhammer. And literally just like dumped all his models on me. Like crazy. He had so many Stormcast. So I just got a Krondys. I just got another Krondys fully assembled. Which is sick. And I use this one for my video on painting the galaxies. Yeah. I'm really, really proud of this one. I really love this model. And it's actually won 2 awards! 2 awards! Multi-award winning paint job. Which I really didn't expect. Like, this did not take me that long. Maybe like... say like 10 hours? 12? Maybe up to 16 hours. Really not that long. Pega cutting. Circa 2026. Used for Pega stream and unknown things. That's the future. Are we gonna see Lightning Dragon Wings 2.0? I think no. I think I'm not going to do I think I'm not gonna try the Lightning Wings again. And I don't want to do the Galaxy either. The Galaxy is now like a crutch for me. I've gotten like so quick at doing this, the Galaxy effect, and it's so easy. I've been doing it on so many models. I also painted a Krondys for a commission with the Galaxy. So I've painted specifically a Galaxy Krondys twice. I painted this one with the lightning wings before repainting it. So this is like my 4th time painting Krondys. Crazy. I have painted his brother as well. And this one I'm also very, very proud of. I did him first. I did Krondys first. I mean Karazai. Karazai is the brother. I'm really happy with this. I really like the pattern on his wings that I did. This is basically just like the box art color scheme. I'm really happy with this pattern, and I really like how the wash like looks on the wings. How it's like gradiented out like that. And I think because this is one I want to play with. This one is like this is my display Krondys. This one is my award-winning showcase model. This one is gonna be my playing one, I guess. And I kind of want him to look like his brother. You know, I want them to be together on the battlefield. Rah! I was actually considering selling the Galaxy Krondys, but now that I've like got trophies for him, I kind of like keeping him. You know, I'm kind of sentimental about him now. I was just gonna like paint it up and then like sell it for a few $100 maybe. But I don't know. I'll hold on to it. Now I'm proud of him. Every time you say Krondys, it sounds like jaundice. Jaundice! How does it sound like jaundice? Krondys? My Australian accent isn't that crazy. Donkey from Shrek would definitely do it. Anyway, I love this model. It's so much fun. And these wings are such a great canvas for painting patterns and stuff. So I think on the box art, Krondys, Krondys has a similar pattern to Karazai. I'm gonna pull it up. Yes! Krondys Warhammer. Oh, he doesn't! He doesn't have the pattern. Okay. Here he is. Can I put this image on the stream, please? Can I put the image on the stream, please? Yes. There we go. This is what I want to do. I'm just gonna keep him, like, close to the box art, I think. I really like this. I like this, like, color of blue. I think this is too intense, though. I think in the picture, it looks maybe more green. This is, like, too vibrant, I think. Took them literal decades until Games Workshop made some actually good-looking dragons. Yeah! But damn, it's worth the wait. Yeah. Dude, there's so many goofy-looking dragons. The Helldrake. Oh my god. I also haven't even done the contrast all over him. Like, this leg hasn't got contrast on it. His face hasn't got it. Hello, Time! Welcome to the stream. Oh my god, they're like Super Mario Brothers of Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Karazai and Krondys are like Mario and Luigi, Dragio and Drugigi. Yes, that's right. Okay. So I think I want to darken this down. I've pulled out like literally every blue paint I have to find the right blue to work on him. Hold on, there's more. There's more. Just wait. There's more paint. Wait, there's more paint. There's more blue. Hold on. One more. That's it. I pulled out every single blue paint I have. They're all slightly different. Okay? And none of them are perfect. I don't like any of them. I need more blue paint. There's too many. I have a model color one, a Vallejo one. This is an old Vallejo game color. This is a wolf gray from it's an army painter. Yeah. I mean, Smaug is pretty cheap as far as Lord of the Rings go. Armies go. Yeah, Smaug is a cool model. I haven't actually like seen him in person. Oh, here's a better picture of the blue color that I want to get. You know what would have been smart? Maybe I could have looked up the actual Games Workshop recipe. Then I could get the color, I could get the exact color that they use. Fuck, I'm so clever. Maybe I could have done that. But I'm stuck with this. I have a feeling though that it's this. This is a Keeling green. I really like how it's darker down the middle and it slowly like fades out to lighter blue. Didn't know the orange cat was a blue connoisseur. Oh, don't worry, I'm a connoisseur of all colors. Would you like to see my orange paints? Here's an orange. This is one of my favorite oranges. This is Magma Dross Flame. It's very orange. Look how orange that orange is. Look, it's like almost the color of cheddar. I have this one. Is also very good. Griffhound orange. The orange contrast paints in particular, really cool. I don't know why. They just look really nice. And then we've got two shades. Look at this. Look at this nice collection of oranges. But also you could just mix yellow and red to make your own orange. There's a couple yellows here. Bop. I have more paints. I've only pulled out like some of them. Oh, I can see like 1, 2, 3, like 4 more oranges over there. I have a lot of paints. I live in a game store. What do you expect? What blue did you use for the Krondys I'm painting? I'm pretty sure I used this. This is a thematic blue. For the first color. But I'm gonna try this killing green, I think, to go and darken the scales. I'm worried. I feel like I'm scared. I'm scared, chat. I'm scared. I'm worried it's not gonna come out the color I want it. And I've painted it so many times. I don't want to paint it again. I don't want to reprime it another time. My god. I really like these 2 blues though. I really like Achillean green. Achillean green especially. It's such a nice, like, dark. It looks quite dark in the pot, especially on camera. It looks almost black. But it's a really nice greeny blue. And this as well. These 2 go so well together. Can't post links in here, so you have to Google. What? I'm pretty sure they don't use exact colors. But if you want a good recipe. Oh, true. They don't use the exact colors for the box art. But there's the videos where like the Duncan Rhodes ones, except it's not Duncan Rhodes anymore, and they don't even show the person painting it. I think anymore. I don't know. It's been so long since I've watched a GW tutorial. Every archive has a recipe for every Warhammer model. Oh. Now do I have RGB blue paint? What? What's RGB blue paint? $1,000? Wait, is it? For the Lord of the Rings game? Oh, these are new clippers I bought. These are... I forgot the brand. They don't even have like a brand name on them. But they're just like recommended by people. They had like 3 different ones. There was like a hard plastic and like a high intensity nippers, and this is like the medium intensity nippers, and then there's like the soft nippers. Because Gundam plastic is quite soft, so and also it's nice to have longer clippers to like get into the sprue and like snip it exactly where you want to. Whereas Warhammer, you can use like thicker, shorter snippies because you're gonna be like cleaning the part anyway. Bandai nippers, yeah, I think it was Bandai. I think there might have actually been like Gundam. It wasn't the entry nippers. I was considering getting the Gundam entry nippers. But these are better. They have like a longer... I've learned a lot about clippers today. Clipper shopping. Excited to see how Pega will paint this Goober. Oh, I'm excited to see how I paint it as well. I don't know how I'm gonna paint it. You use a blowtorch to cut nippers? What do you mean you use a blowtorch to cut nippers? Anyway, this one has... They didn't have any single edge ones. I kind of wanted to get a single edge nipper. This is just like good for everything. It's good for Warhammer. It's good for Gundam. It's like a good in between. It's a good all rounder. Good pair of clippers. Anyway, we don't need clippers today. We'll get to Gundam again another time. I need to find another kit now. I've built my kit. Hold on. I just need to clean this pot. It's covered in gunk. It'll be a surprise for everyone involved. Exactly. I have no plan apart from I want it to look like a Golden Demon level paint job. I have very high expectations and very low plans. That's always how it is. Oh, I was gonna show you I got panel liner as well. Which I'm honestly surprised I didn't hear about earlier for Warhammer as well. Cause fucking I started with Tau. Do you know how hard it was to paint the Tau panel lines? When you're painting panel lines on a white mech with acrylic paints, that was a pain in the ass. You're basing Skaven right now! That's awesome! How are you doing the basing? I got this. This is the Tamiya panel line accent color. This one is a dark grey, because doing black would look too cartoonish, I think. And honestly, I think this grey might be a bit too dark as well. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna test it on the Unicorn Gundam I did last time. Maybe we can do a panel lining stream. I don't know how long this takes to do. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can. Let me see what it looks like. Is it stinky? Oh, okay. It kind of looks like it's like the same kind of bottle as the liquid cement. Yeah. Yeah, the flow type. Yeah, I was kind of scared to get the markers because I know like some of them just look like markers to draw like weathering or something on them. They didn't look like the flow, like it would go into the panel lines. It looked like you just like draw stuff on it. I don't know. You'd use a blowtorch for cutting runners. What? The most I've painted was panel lining my kids and clear coating. Nah, you gotta do try painting some Warhammer. Try painting. I have to paint a Gundam at some point. I have to. I don't want to paint my Gundam Aerial. I don't know what kit to get. They're all so cool. Which is crazy because not long ago I didn't like any of the Gundams. Until I started playing the card game and I was like, oh my god, these actually look really cool on the cards. They're all shiny and got cool poses and stuff. I didn't get it, but now I get it, you know? I understand what the hype was about. It's so much fun. Depending on the size of the model kit, it could take anywhere between 20 minutes and upward of an hour. Okay. So I think if I'm doing the little unicorn Gundam, it probably won't take this long. It wouldn't take like a whole stream to panel line a little guy. Alright. Maybe I should get a wet palette. That would be so clever. Oh my god, I'm literally so smart, guys. I'm literally like a genius. Hold on, 1 second. I honestly haven't used a wet palette in a hot minute. I've gotten I've gotten too fucking comfortable thinning the paint in the pot. And also just doing things that haven't required painting, like building models. I actually have not pulled out my wet palette in ages. Oh, I can't tell if that's green paint or if it's moldy. Whatever, it'll be fine for one stream. It'll be fine. Too broke for Warhammer? What do you mean too broke for Warhammer? I guess Gundam is a lot cheaper. You get one kit. The starter kits are actually very, very cheap. The ones that come with like a few models and paints and stuff, like 50 bucks maybe. They purposely make them really cheap. That's how they get you hooked. Tried painting a Gunpla kit. I used a brush and it was a massive pain. Really? Yeah, I guess the Gunpla is like a very airbrush friendly. Maybe I should wait till I set up my airbrush again. Taste it to find out. I'm not licking the mold. I'm not licking the mold, chat. Cheap GM or Zakutu would be great for painting. Yeah, it might be a good one to start with. Something cheap and something small. Or I could just try painting my unicorn Gundam that I built last time. It was a pain because all of the flat and random panels, yeah, it's all literally just flat. Alright, let me put all these blues away. I do not need all of these blues. I just need one blue right now. Blue dragon requires lots of blues. He has the blues. There we go. Oh, this isn't as dark as I thought it would go on. I thought this would go on a lot darker. Alas. Now I'm wondering what they did. I swear, maybe I'll just take a few coats, probably. Too thin coats. Too thin coats. Always remember. There you go. I have a feeling that maybe I did go over this in the Achillean green already. Mayhaps. Mayhaps. I think I might actually go with like, maybe I'll mix it with some black. Yes. Plus using pink. Oh my god. Yeah, that'd be terrible. Pink is so hard to paint. Hand paint your police Zaku. Nice. Pretty cool tier set. Yeah. Quick, pull up the Too Thin Codes video. That meme is going crazy. Actually, exciting news. I hit fucking. You imagine a few coats will do the trick. Yes, yes, Trent. Hello. What was I gonna say? We got. I was checking my YouTube studio the other day. You know, because I read all of the comments that everyone sends all the time. Yes. Anyway, and I saw we hit fucking. It's over 100,000 views this month. Just this month. And there was like a spike on one of the videos. I think it was one of my shorts. Just like popped off randomly. It's really funny. I guess. It's Discord. If you fuck, I don't mean to open my own stream. It's a short that unintentionally was really rage baity. And I think a lot of people got rage baited, which is quite funny. I get a lot of comments. There's a lot of comments on my videos that I don't really reply to because like I can't. I don't know. It's like what do I say to this? That's cool, bro. I don't know. I reply to a lot of comments, but a lot of them I don't. Sorry. I do read them though. I read all of them. Anyway, on this one short, it's the short about priming miniatures. And I did a test. I did a little test. I primed miniatures in different weather conditions. I did it on a rainy day when it was really humid. I did it on a dry summer day. And I did it on a very windy day. And found that it didn't affect the priming. Really. And I was like, haha, you have no excuse to not paint your miniatures now. Because it's a comment that people make all the time. Like, oh, I can't go and prime outside, the weather sucks. Anyway. So I just did a little test. And it's YouTube. I played it up a bit. You can go watch the short yourself. It's not that bad. I'm like, haha, no excuse for not painting your minis. And I didn't realize how much people love to complain about the weather in their particular country. I realized how much of like a universal experience this is. Everyone thinks that the weather in their country is the worst weather on earth. It's actually really funny. Why does everyone love complaining about the weather? Why? Like, usually people don't complain about many things. I don't know. I actually think that generally people are pretty positive. I don't know. Anyway, I've gotten so many comments from people being like, oh, you didn't test priming in the specific weather conditions of my country, and the weather in my country sucks. People, especially cold countries. And I realize I can't really test. I've never had an issue priming in the cold because I don't live in the cold. It's very hot in Australia. It's one thing that we're well known for, being a very big desert. And to be fair, I wasn't really testing the temperature. I was testing like weather conditions, you know, sun, wind, rain. Anyway, but so many people being like, oh, but in Ireland it's fucking cold, or like, oh, try painting in Canada, you'll never survive, or I have to wait 6 months before I can prime my minis. I'm like, sorry, I can't go to Canada. I can't go to every single country in the world to test priming in your weather, specifically. Hey, to be fair, we've been seeing 98% humidity over a string of days recently. A person who lives somewhere. Yeah. Dude, maybe it's almost like everywhere's getting hotter slightly. The whole globe even is maybe warming up, some say. Experts warn. Anyway. So yeah, it was very unintentionally rage baity. And I think that's quite funny. Like almost every day I'm getting, or every other day I'm getting a comment on this video about someone's weather. And that means the video is doing very well because it's getting lots of comments. Dude, maybe I should try this rage baiting thing for real next time. I'm gonna get sucked into the YouTube algorithm. The next Pega video is gonna be like, I beat giant other big Warhammer YouTuber at painting. I'm the best painter on YouTube. Or you're painting your miniatures wrong. That's what it's gonna be. Are you excited? Are you excited for the new era of Pega? Yes. Anyway, sorry, I missed a lot of chats. You remember the video? That's what actually got you to prime your miniatures, rain or shine. Oh, see? It worked! The video worked! See, I never care about the weather. Even when it's, like, pouring down hard, I just fuck it. Like, I'm gonna get a little bit wet. Who cares? There was, like, literal raindrops on my mini, and it was still, like, priming fine. You know, I think maybe the people leaving comments are just cowards. Alright, do you think thin down Black Templar would also help in the middle of his back? Like 1 to 3 could go crazy? Yeah, true. Like something real dark. Yes. I don't have Black Templar on me. Hold on, I'll be right back. Shyish purple? That could be cool. I also have Black Templar. Whoa! Why did you not prime at the North Pole? How dare you? How dare you? I live in the North Pole and it's always minus 4,000 degrees. Have you thought about me and how that affects me specifically? YouTuber. Alright. Thin coats. And then I definitely want to go over and like actually hand pick out some of these scales with like some edge highlighting and stuff. It's getting there. It's looking better already, I think. It's looking better than where we started. Because this is too much. This is too blue. This is too aqua. Now it's looking, yeah. Hello, Peanuts. Good morning from USA land. Good morning. How fucking early is it for you? My god. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Stream Elements. You should use my affiliate links. They're free. If you're shopping, if you're buying stuff from Vault Games or Gap Games, use my affiliate link. If I see one more person tell me in chat that they bought something from Gap Games and they didn't use my affiliate link, I'm never streaming again. Hello, Daz. Yeah, dude. Oh, wait, like these days, whenever I'm buying something from like anywhere, okay, maybe not anywhere, but like there's some sites that have so many affiliate links for different streamers, like Card Kingdom or Gap Games. Even Gap Games fucking has like, oh my god, that's a crusty fucking pot of paint. Click the link and win a free cheddar. Hell yeah. Actually, no, I don't condone that. Cheddar is mine. No. I just get a tiny bit of money if you use it. That's all. It costs nothing for you to use it. Do they sell Gunpla? Yes. They sell Gunpla. They're both Australian. Both All Games and Gap Games are Australia based. I wouldn't recommend shopping from them if you're overseas. But to my fellow Aussies in chat, to my homies, the real ones, you guys know what to do. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, Gap Games even has what is it? Allspix Tactics has a Gap Games affiliate link, even though he's American. I don't know, just they're reaching out. Yeah, Card Kingdom as well has a lot of affiliate links. There's just some websites that I hear about all the time, and I will just find someone's affiliate link to use. Cause like, why not? Why not? Can you buy from Gap Games with your own affiliate link? Yeah, of course. But it's like, I just get like, my commission's like 5%. So technically I just get like 5% off my order. Hell yeah. I don't know if there's maybe some fees involved in there as well. But I also work at a game store. Did you know? Did you know, Chet? So I also get a discount at the game store, which is oft times better than Gap Games. But you don't get that! Ah! You fucking nerd. May your Krondys go very well. Thank you. Oh, 5 more rats need to base and you gotta go. Oh my god, work at 7 AM. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for stopping by. I hope I get to see the rat bases. You almost fooled me. You almost took cheddar away from me. No. Cheddar is ours. Do not deny cheddar. Okay, sorry. Cheddar is not mine. Cheddar is ours. For the greater good. Alright. Actually, I've forgotten how Shaiish purple works. How it looks. It looks very dark, but maybe that could look cool on the blue. After moving, I don't have a paint rack anymore. So all of my paints are literally just sitting in a bag. I also got a whole bunch of paints for free, like someone just donated them. Just all random paints. Okay, now I'm not a fan of Shaiish purple, so you can't even see my wet palette. My fat head is in the way. This is too warm. This is too warm. I'll just use straight black. Allspec's got one for each continent. Allspec has a affiliate link for each continent. That's funny. Here we go. Black Templar. Bag of holding. Yes. A big bag of holding for all my paints. It's kind of hard to like to go and find the paints that I want now. But I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I need to go to IKEA and buy a set of drawers. And then I'll put all my paint neatly in the drawers. Maybe you can get like little stand things or like organizers for drawers that are like paint size. I don't know how to describe it, but I might do that and actually have them next to my desk. That's not in a bag. Don't think he has an African affiliate link or Antarctic. True. I don't know. They probably have Warhammer somewhere in Africa. Games Workshop is global. Everyone must have Warhammer. I think it's in like the Geneva Convention. That's not the one I'm talking about. Like the list of human rights. I think that's a protected right that everyone must have access to a Games Workshop web store. Hello, thank you for subscribing. Hello, Sakadi. Welcome to the stream. IKEA land. Yes, I need to go to IKEA. IKEA. I think they have a Warhammer store in Antarctica. Surely Warhammer has a store in Antarctica. I feel like the scientists in Antarctica are like the prime audience for Warhammer. Are you kidding me? If you're enough of a nerd to spend your life in Antarctica, you'd be the kind of person. What else are you gonna do in Antarctica apart from stay indoors and paint models? I think the market proposition is strong. In South Africa at least, surely. They're just alternate universe Australia. I know very little about Africa. So I will not comment. The Bible says everyone must have Warhammer. Yeah, Jesus said that, actually. It's me, I'm God. I said that everyone should have Warhammer. It's part of, what is it, the 10 Commandments? Thou must play Warhammer. Not even play Warhammer. Just have access to the models. Have you heard, do you know about, like 10-minute cities? But there's like a whole controversy, not controversy, there's a conspiracy theory. It's crazy. But the idea of like a 10-minute city is that everything, it's just like good town planning. That everyone, like if you're living in the city, you should have access to like food, school, within like 10 minutes. Things that you go to like every day and work. You should have access to that in like 10 minutes. One of those things has to be a Warhammer store. They are in like the randomest places sometimes though. I was like out in the middle of fucking Victoria in Australia. Like, no, it was North Queensland somewhere. Notorious. We love North Queensland. Far North Queensland. It wasn't far North Queensland. It was like a little bit north. Anyway, and we found a Warhammer store. Actually, no, it wasn't a Warhammer store. It was just a game store. And we were like, oh, we were just waiting for the train. We had like, what, 45 minutes, something like that, till the next train. So we were like, let's check out this game store. Turns out they'd only just opened like very recently, which is cool. And they had the Tau Battle Force box that came out that year, like one of the Christmas ones that I didn't manage to get when they came out. They sold everywhere. It was a very popular one. But this random ass game store had one, and they had like a grand opening sale. It was like, I don't know, 20% off or something. I was very happy. And somehow our conspiracy theories jumped on 10-minute cities, spreading it's a government operation to control us somehow. Yeah. It's dude, I don't even know how that one started. Well, I do know. I listen to podcasts sometimes. I'm a little bit fucked in the head like that. I like to torture myself listening to two white men talk about something fun. But I was listening to this podcast about like conspiracy theories, and the 10-minute cities one was because they were, I think, in England. We're going to have, I don't remember if it was like a toll or a full-on like ban of cars in the center of the city in like certain times of the day, which makes sense. I mean, like on a surface level, like what, you're banning cars? People hate banning cars. What do you mean I missed the spot to the right? Shut up. Who's right? Anyway. Anyway, I think people, I don't know, people had like a reaction to it. But basically, I don't know, in peak hour, people like will drive through the city to get to work. But really the most efficient way to go to get across the city is to go around the city. So the idea was to stop people from crossing in the city, unless you like work in the city, and the highways go around the city. Anyway, so they were like, oh, they're trying to ban cars. I don't know, which honestly, base ban cars. It's to the left of there. I agree. It's looking better, I think. Yes. Alright, I'm gonna let that dry for a bit. You know what would go hard? Doing some more blue edge highlighting on the black scales down the middle. Yeah. It's looking a little closer to the photo now. Maybe you could do like a little more black like on the shoulders, it looks like. He's got like sort of another dark patch. And then it looks like the back of his wings is blue. Hold on. It's the back of the outside of the wings blue. I just thought it was cream. No, it is. I remember this now. Because it's the same with Karazai. Yeah, Karazai's wings are just like orange on the outside. But I decided to do it cream on the outside because it's got the cool pattern. And when I'm playing the game, I'm looking at the model like this. I want to see the cool pattern. If the cool pattern's under the wing here, no one's going to see that. So I did it on both sides of the wing. Anyway, so I think I'll do the same with this. I'm going to keep it like cream and then we can like blend it into the blue. Yes! Plans! Went in with 0 plan, now have a part of a plan. The execution of the plan is uncertain. Being in Sydney in the daytime while cars are everywhere versus late at night when it's mostly empty is nuts. How you can feel the difference in air quality? Really? That's crazy. What kind of dragon is this guy? This is Krondys from the Stormcast army for Age of Sigmar. Oh yeah, no, I definitely use the Achillean green. This is shit. It's a really nice color. This does not cover as well as I thought it would. What was I saying? He's a dragon from Age of Sigmar. He is a wizard dragon. I actually did a little lore segment. It was Mr. Bones on Mr. Bones' YouTube channel, which is really funny. It was like one of my first collabs, I guess. I don't know why no, I applied to be in the video. He was asking creators, he wanted to make like a big I think it was 40,000 subscriber special. So he tried to get like 40 Warhammer YouTubers to make lore for a video. Or just like talk about their favorite character. And I was like, hey, I'm a Warhammer YouTuber. I'll do a bit. Yeah, look, I'm in the thumbnail. Hold on. Ta-da! Look, there's me. Oh, I can't point to it or it'll start auto playing the video. Yeah, I'm right there. Biggest collab ever. How many YouTubers is that? 5? That's 25 YouTubers. Wow. I did a lore segment on Karazai and Krondys. And because honestly, I totally like fluked my way into this collab. I don't know anything about the fucking lore. I was like, I watched Mr. Bones. I want to be in a video. So I totally did not expect to like get into this. And then I got in and I'm like, oh fuck, I need to like know about the lore. Anyway, I did a lot of research about Karazai and Krondys. Look, it's me! So if you haven't seen, if you're sad that you haven't gotten a Pega video in a while, you can go watch this video. This is basically like a 5-minute Pega video. And yeah, I did a lot of research on Karazai and Krondys to talk about in this collab. It's funny. Turns out they have very little lore, which made my job quite easy actually. Where just basically reading the wiki article was enough to understand everything. Look, it's my unpainted Krondys! It's the one we're painting now! Look, that's Aurelian Soul from League of Legends. Oh my god, so many cool dragons. I love Aurelian Soul. Pega has plans in this economy? I always have a plan. It may not look like it. There's always a plan. Plans within plans. I'm always scheming. That's what they say about me. That was the last thing I did before getting a job. What, the collab? Nah, that was ages ago. So basically, honestly, I've forgotten a lot of the lore, which is why, this is why I don't read the lore. I don't read much, because I always forget. Same with movies. I will consume content, and I forget it so easily. Until, like, someone brings it up again, and I'm like, oh yeah, I did know that. Who's the name of the, Dracotheon. Dracotheon is, like, this god in Age of Sigmar, and all of the dragons are his children. If there's a dragon in Sigmar, it is descended from Dracotheon. Karazai and Krondys are two sons of Dracotheon. Karazai went to beat up the big bad of like the edition of Sigmar was what was his name? The guy with the stupid face. He's like Goat Man. Whose name also started with K. Fucking if Trent is still in chat, he knows. I just keep thinking. There's too many K. Karazai, Krondys. Oh, I've forgotten. Anyway, Krondys went to fight this big giant guy. And ended up getting his ass beat. I said it in a much better way in the video. I told this whole story. Kragnos! Yes, that's it! Kragnos. Yes. You're correct. Went to fight Kragnos. And got struck by his mace in the face. He got a mace to the face. And that's why he has a big scar. Which I have on here. Ta-da! I painted the scars like a lightning now. Like, he's got lightning energy running through his wounds. But it's supposed to be like a big scar. And he kind of went, like, insane. Whereas Krondys is still a good boy. He's a good boy of Sigmar. He's Sigmar's good little boy. Oh god. It's a weird way of saying it. And he's a wizard. Well, I mean, Karazai also originally had like magic abilities as well. All dragons do, I believe. But because he went kind of cuckoo, doesn't believe in magic anymore. That's the story. That's the lore. It's the classic like good boy, good twin, evil twin dynamic. You should watch the video, or my segment of Mr. Bones's video. Maybe I could like upload it as a short. Then it would, I don't know, I feel like undercutting his video. Anyway, they're just very cool. Just really, really cool models. I've always loved dragons. One of the first models, one of the reasons I got into Warhammer in the Games Workshop store where I first discovered Warhammer. The model that stood out to me the most was the Helldrake. I was like, damn, that's so cool. I want that one. It turns out it's like really shit to start with a Helldrake. So we got the Chaos start collecting box first. But I was like, one day I'm gonna get a Helldrake one day. And it came true. It came true. I have 2 Helldrakes now. Anyway, yeah, that was one of the things. That was like the first model I was excited about. And now we have even cooler dragon models. Just to get Karazai and Krondys are the most. They're the most dragon I've ever seen dragoned by Games Workshop. They're very cool. Even though he's got like a smug little face. Look at him. They're like grinning. Look at that grin. But he's a cocky little spellcaster. What can I say? Have I played any tabletop games recently? As in like Warhammer specifically? No, I haven't played a game of Warhammer. Last game of Warhammer I played was a Sigmar tournament actually. And I did not win. I think I came like second last. It was just for fun. I've been playing more board games. We got, oh my god, we have Twilight Imperium. Which has always been kind of a meme. Like, I saw it on the shelf like years ago. I picked it up. I was like, damn, this game is huge. This is fucking... Had a look at the time. It was like 12 hours. Or I think the box says like 8 hours. It's like 8-hour board game. I was like, who the fuck would play an 8-hour board game? Alas, I would play an 8-hour board game. Turns out Twilight Imperium is actually quite enjoyable. I really like Endless Space 2, in case you didn't know. Specifically the Cravers. I have a Craver Tyranid army that some say, allegedly, I'm working on. But I feel like Twilight Imperium is a very similar vibe to Endless Space 2, as in it's like a 4X space game with lots of factions, with cool lore, even though I don't know any of the lore for Twilight Imperium yet. It's very good. It kind of scratches the itch for an Endless Space 2 game as a board game. It also, surprisingly, even though it's like a 12-hour board game, is still shorter than a game of Endless Space 2. So if I feel like playing Endless Space 2 but shorter, a light game of Twilight Imperium is good. You love Twilight Imperium? Really? I only played like 3 times and finished it once. Oh. I played 3 games of Twilight Imperium now. The first game of Twilight Imperium I thought would take ages. There was 5 of us and none of us knew the rules. It actually only took, we got it on like New Year's. So we played it on New Year's and we're like, oh, we're gonna have all day. We're gonna stay up till midnight playing Twilight Imperium. This is the perfect game for New Year's. To just sit down and play all day. We ended up finishing it in like 8 hours. Which was kind of disappointing. we still had so much time till New Year's. We're like, we were expecting it to be 12 hours for our first time. Like, trying to figure out the rules and everything. Anyway, then the next day, we had so much fun. I played it again just with 2 other people. So it was a 3-person game. Much smaller. And that one took like 5 hours. Wasn't too bad. So that was my second game. And then the third game was kind of shit. I just got like stomped early on by someone else. Which kind of sucks when it's a game that takes so long if you get taken out early. It's like, well, okay, bye guys. I'm just gonna go do something else, I guess. Just like knocked out for the rest of the day. Should play Warhammer Quest. Darkwater. What's Warhammer Quest? Is that like a board game? One of the Warhammer board game thingies? Unfortunately, it costs $1 pagillion, does it? It's also surprisingly not too complicated. You get into the rhythm of turns pretty quickly. Yeah, yeah! Yeah, Twilight Imperium is... yeah, you get into a rhythm. It's, yeah, really not that complicated. Unlike Endless Space 2. Holy shit. And I forgot... I haven't played Endless Space 2 for ages. But I've been playing it again. With 2 of my friends. And... oh my god, there's so much depth. I keep learning about like new mechanics. Every fucking session. I'm like, what the fuck is this screen? And why do I not care about it? Because I'm playing the Cravers. I like the Cravers because I don't have to interact with a large portion of the game, which is the politics. The Cravers just like eat everything. They're Tyranids basically, but mechanical, which is important. They enslave other populations. Like literally their buff is called like slave drivers. Actually, it's not a buff. The debuff is called slave drivers. Your population gets quite unhappy when they're slaves, but then you eat them. And then everyone's happy because all that's left is the Cravers. No more slaves. And you just get like massive buffs. It's great. Anyway, they don't care about politics, which is a big part of the game. Just consume. Beep, bop, bop, beep, bop. Don't forget the important detail about Cravers. What important detail? And cooler. Oh yeah. They're like Tyranids, but mechanical and cooler. I love the Cravers. Recommend getting Warhammer Adventures just to get the miniatures? What's Warhammer Adventures? Darkwater is like the new AOS board game, like Cursed City. Cursed City. Oh, I've seen Cursed City on the shelf. I actually don't know anything about it. It's like 300 AUD from a discounted retailer like Gap Games. Damn. That is an expensive board game. How much was Twilight Imperium? I think Twilight Imperium, which is a big fucking board game, it was like $200 maybe. Warhammer really is expensive. I think I was like, when I first started Warhammer, I was into Magic originally, and I was like, wow, compared to Magic, this really isn't that expensive. And now I'm learning about so many other hobbies, and I'm like, Okay, maybe Magic was just really expensive. Warhammer is also expensive. Like Gundam is so cheap. Board games are really not that expensive if you actually play them. Some people, allegedly, not me, will buy board games and then they'll just sit on the shelf, in which case they're just like, yeah, pretty shelf decoration. That's maybe not worth your money. But for the amount of playtime you get out of board games, especially a good one, it's good value for money. And the Gundam card game is so cheap. It's just Magic. And it's basically like Stellaris with more characters. Yeah! It's like Stellaris but with like lore. I don't know. And less spreadsheets. I really like Gundam Space. It's... Stellaris is like too much customization. I like to be sort of playing a character, I guess. I don't know. Funny, the only reason I started playing Endless Space was because Steam had a sale on both Endless Space and Stellaris, and I wanted to try one of them, and I just ended up picking Endless Space instead of Stellaris. I think I definitely would have fallen down a Stellaris rabbit hole if I'd gotten Stellaris. I'm glad I got Endless Space too. Anyway, so I've been playing more video game. I've been playing Endless Space 2. It's great. What else have we been? I've been playing the Gundam card game, obviously. I've been playing... What else have I played? This was a while ago. There's a Stalker board game, which is based on the video game Stalker. I don't know anything about the video game, but it was quite fun. It was like a campaign board game. So you have a map and you like go explore different areas, and there's like a different like mission each time you play. The map is different and there's like a different quest they have to do, basically. And as you're playing, you get more... And what I thought was really cool is that you don't actually level up. You just have like a stash of weapons and stuff. And as you go, you can acquire better weapons. Which is really good for playing with friends. Or like a group of friends that can't be super consistent. Because it doesn't really matter if not everyone can come. You can, like, it doesn't matter who's playing. You can just, you know, they can pick a character and then you can just give them weapons from your stash. You don't always have to play the same characters like you would in like a D&D campaign. It's not a role-playing game like D&D is, obviously. But yeah, I liked that aspect of it. And you're exploring the zone. And there's spooky monsters that are being mind-fucked. And you need to stop them. That was a good board game. We finished the campaign on that one. So haven't played it in a bit, obviously. There is like an endless mode that we haven't really tried. I feel like that one's... I feel like it's kind of underrated. I know, I haven't heard many people that have played the Stalker board game. I have a lot of like board game recommendations for like small games as well. Sometimes when the store is quiet, we'll just play a little game together. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. Sometimes we'll play a little board game together. And there's some cute ones I've played. But also it's just good to know like small board games because that's what we sell the most, I think. I don't know. Actually, Magic is the best seller, but a lot of people come in and they're like, oh, I need a gift for someone, but I only want to spend $30. I'm like, okay, you have like these three small games. Which one would you like? Get out of here, Stalker. Sorry, I Stalker is an acronym. What does Stalker stand for? S-T-A-L-K-E-R. L-K-E-R. Elker. I think just doing this blending is helping a lot, actually. I'm gonna go back and like clean up some of the cream. And then probably do just like a light wash over the cream as well to bring out all the... There's like little ridges and stuff in the skin that would be good with a fleshy skin colored wash. Methinks. Or I could just keep going with the blue wash. I honestly don't know, I never bothered to see if it stood for anything at all. Yeah. Surely, why would they make it an acronym? Why would they put the dots if it wasn't an acronym? Just for aesthetics? I guess it wasn't really explained in the game. In the board game. I don't know about the video game. Alright. Rigged for your enjoyment. Wait, what's rigged? Oh, actually, something I have been playing recently. Oh my god, big fucking news. I played Riftbound. I played with stinky League of Legends players. If you haven't heard of Riftbound, have you tried going to a game store? Riftbound is huge. Actually, you probably wouldn't see Riftbound at a game store because it's always sold out. Riftbound's very, very popular, and I learnt the game last week. I didn't really know it well. I had like one game, so I had the bare minimum knowledge to like run the events in store. But I have a deck now. According to Google, it stands for Scavengers, Trespassers, Adventurers, Loners, Killers, Explorers, and Robbers. Stalker. It does. That does, yeah, I guess that's a weird acronym. Why is that an acronym? You've heard good things about it? You play Runeterra? I heard Runeterra's like dead. I played Runeterra when it first came out. I was really, really excited. I don't know, I think the grind just got to me. I didn't really have any more decks I wanted to build. That's why I stopped playing. It's a very passive ending to my Legends of Runeterra era. Riftbound it's very fun. It's quite convoluted. And it does feel like maybe they don't know how to make a card game sometimes. Seems I was definitely getting rushed vibes from the first set. But with Spirit Forge, there's actually like unique art on the cards. Like a lot of the art in the first set was just Runeterra art. But now there's actual art for the card game. For Riftbound. And a lot of you can get like alternate art cards. They're like very, very rare. But they look really cool. There we go. This is a very rough blend. I kind of want it to cover a lot of the wing. Just to make it more interesting. Instead of like looking all cream. Oh, that was way too much water. There we go. I'm doing the classic, if it looks shit, just wipe it off with your finger. It's a good pro strat. Legitimately, it's good. Sometimes you just gotta hit it with a, you know? Look at that blend! It's made by the Runeterra devs. Oh, really? Huh. Runeterra PvP might be? Wait, did they actually kill like the servers for Runeterra? Like it's actually dead? What? That's so sad. It was a good game. But Riftbound is clearly way more popular. Crazy. I mean, it's good timing as well. It's probably why they started. Like card games are just so popular now, and like the collectability. We're having like a card game renaissance. Like everything has to have a card game now. So this is big, especially with like the like whole Pokemon hype and like people collecting Pokemon cards after like, I mean Logan Paul, whatever, fuck him, but and other people that got really into collecting / scalping Pokemon. Just like, you know, everyone saw the potential of card games. So now there's lots of card games, which is good. It's hard to keep up with all of them though. It's not dead, but they aren't doing PvP updates anymore. Ah, huh. Is it still like good player base? Like if I hop on to play a game, is it like I'm not gonna be sitting in queue for like an hour? They play the One Piece card game ideas? No, we don't have the One Piece card game. Only because and I think it's a valid point, valid criticism. There's a lot of, I don't know, Gooner adjacent art in the One Piece card game. And the kind of community that play One Piece are not exactly the kind of community we want to foster at our game store. One Piece players are the kind of players that will have like a fucking waifu playmat, you know, a hentai playmat, I don't know. Riftbound players are not far from that though. But at least, I don't know, they would have like waifu playmats. They would spend thousands and thousands of dollars to have like a blinged out Ari deck because Ari is their waifu, but they wouldn't have a playmat of Ari with their tits out, you know? Very slight difference. Only one step away. What was I gonna say? You can catch a bit of the stream. Hello, Sergeant Claw. Yeah, I'm still gonna be here for like another half hour probably. Guna art in an anime card game? You don't say? Yeah. It's very anime card game. We don't stock it. However, Gundam. No Guna art in Gundam. And that's an anime card game. We also we don't have like connections with Bandai to get the Bandai card games. Bandai makes One Piece, Gundam, and Digimon. I think there might be another one in there that I'm forgetting about. We don't have any of those. There is no connection unless I can convince them to get Gundam, which is slowly working. Very slowly. The day we have Gundam in store, you will know. You'll be the first to know. I'll be so I will be broke. That's why. You have no idea, but you were considering playing a little bit of Runeterra and seeing if you could get some games in? Yeah. Do you miss Runeterra so much? You started playing a little bit of Hearthstone again? Aww. It's bad out there. Oh, okay, maybe not. Aww. Rip. How is Hearthstone doing? I played like a tiny bit of Hearthstone. It was fun. Like, doing it casually, it was fun. I never got into it like super competitively. I think I'm definitely like, as I'm playing more games and like learning more, as I'm growing older, I'm not old. As I'm growing up, I feel like I'm knowing better like what games I do and don't like, you know? Like, I don't know, card games, absolutely one of my things. I think Warhammer maybe just isn't a game for me. At least it's not one that I'm like super invested in. It takes too long and just too complicated. I don't like transporting the models. That's my main complaint. I just don't find it very fun. I originally liked Warhammer, like coming from Magic. I liked Warhammer because I was like, oh my god, there's like, you know, you deck building in Magic is like, you know, it's a creative expression. Like you get to, you know, customize your own deck. That's really fun. And I was like, Warhammer, you get to not only customize your list, you can make whatever list. Well, you can't make whatever list you want anymore, sort of. I mean, whatever. Not only can you make whatever list you want and like build your own deck, you can also paint them and customize them in that way. And that was the part that really got me hooked. The customization of the minis, which that's the part I still really enjoy. I love creative expression. But the actual tabletop games, I don't know, not really into it right now. But I thought I'd moved on from like Magic and moving on from like TCGs, but I realized, you know, TCGs always in my heart. And I've been playing Magic again. Ranked is miserable, but arena's decently fun. Okay, that's good. Should try some non-GW minigames. Yeah, I should. What have I played? Have I played any other miniatures games? I haven't played Quar yet. Fuck. Yeah, I need to play Quar. I know someone who would be so down to play non-GW miniature games. Yeah. I should give them a go. What have I played? Oh, I played Underworlds. That was quite fun. Again, I think I enjoyed painting the minis more than I enjoyed playing the game. And also it was just kind of convoluted, or not really convoluted. It was like hard to push. I don't know. So Underworlds, you buy a box and that's your team basically. You don't really get to build your own team. That's just the team you get is in the box. And then there's a deck. The box comes with a deck for your team. And it has like the character cards for your guys, as well as like a deck of action cards, I guess. And like objective cards, basically. And apparently you could upgrade your deck with other cards, other than the ones that just come in the box. But I have like no idea where you get them. Like maybe there's, and like no store I went to like had any of the extra cards to like build and customize your deck. So it was really just like a board game at that point. You pick a team, these are the cards you get, that's it. So I didn't get too into it. But it's fun, it's still fun. And I still have a box. Strongly recommend Frostgrave and Gaslands. Yeah, Gaslands actually looks cool. I'd be so down to fuck up some Hot Wheels for Gaslands. Try Bangarang in the Gutterlands by Bill Making Stuff. That sounds very specific. I've never heard of that. Also, Turnip 28. Trench Crusade is really popular now. Especially that they're getting plastic kits. Sorry. I'm waiting for the paint to dry. So boring! Yawn! Snooze! Look at that blending! The wings are looking much better now. I think I'm gonna go over with more of the dark, like in these parts, to make it stand out from the blending here. But I heard, what's it? Trench Crusade. I heard Trench Crusade has like some drama. I don't know. I haven't really elaborated on it much. I haven't really explored it because I don't really care about drama. But apparently they're like, now that they're selling plastic kits, they're not supporting like the STLs anymore. It started as like a little indie project, and now they're going corpo, guys. That's just what I've heard. I don't know. This is unconfirmed. Mrs. Data Stream, why are you painting Krondys again? Oh, just because this one was. I didn't like it. Well, I'll explain in a second. Try looking into the drama. It seemed like a nothing burger to me. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I feel like I would have heard about it if it was more serious. They're still selling old SCLs, they're just not gonna make new ones. Oh, okay. That's fine. Maybe I think people would just put Trench Crusade on so much of a pedestal as like Games Workshop killer, grimdark universe, but we can 3D print it. Fuck you, Games Workshop. Haha. I don't know. I don't think that was the team's intention to like blow up that much. I don't know. I mean, it's good. I'll have to try the game. Anyway, the reason I'm painting Krondys, for anyone that didn't catch the start of the stream, so we painted him before, very early on in my streams. You could scroll down that list of streams. You'll find a Krondys painting stream where I was trying to do lightning. I want to do lightning Krondys. But in the end, I just wasn't really happy with it. I wasn't happy with the effect. So I primed it. I reprimed it, and I painted a little bit. I did like this blue, and then just didn't touch it for ages. I got a commission for another Krondys, with the galaxy wings, and that one I used in my galaxy painting tutorial. No, actually, I didn't use that one. Then I got another Krondys for free from a friend who was getting out of Warhammer and just wanted to get rid of the collection. So I got another Krondys. That one I painted with galaxy wings again. So I painted 2 galaxy Krondyses. And that one was the one I used for the video, which is now an award-winning miniature. By the way, hey. It's I got a trophy for that one. I actually I'm gonna make a short telling the story about that competition. It was funny. And yeah, this one just kind of sat like with a very small amount of paint on it. And I want to finish it. Anyway, Trench Crusade seems to be speedrunning on that. Speedrunning on what? That they're like a Games Workshop killer or whatever? Speaking of, have you guys seen... I don't know if it's actually related to Trench Crusade? Or if... I mean, it's a completely separate thing, I think. Ersatz. There's a pilot for a show called Ersatz. Someone sent me... it's on Kickstarter as well. It was really good. It's really good. Definitely grim. I think it's set in the Trench Crusade universe, but I'm not sure. Hello, you love this channel? Aw, thank you. Thank you for coming to watch the stream. I appreciate it. Painting dragons, because I love dragons. Yes. I should put I'll put a link to Ersatz in the Discord. It's really cool. Very grimdark. Very much. Even though grimdark is like a very vague descriptor. You know what reminds me? A lot of people will make like very strong judgment on what grimdark means. They're like, oh, this isn't grimdark. This Warhammer isn't grimdark anymore. When grimdark, firstly, is just a combination of two different words. Second, it's not just a Warhammer thing. It's a theme. It's a genre, I guess. And it reminds me of cozy games, which is funny because it's completely the opposite. Cozy games are completely the opposite of like a grimdark, but so many games will label themselves cozy or be like, ah, yeah, cozy. This is a cozy game, cozy game, cozy game. But really, cozy isn't like cozy isn't a genre really. It's a very vague descriptor. So many games are cozy games. Like, I don't know, some people will call like Stray a cozy game because you play as a cat and the cat's very cute. Even though it's very grim. Sculpting your own Space Marine and making the beaky helmet is killing you? What? You're sculpting your own Space Marine? Like digitally or by hand? That's crazy. It's not grimdark unless everyone who ever exists dies instantly and then their souls suffer eternally. Yeah. A lot of genres are very vague descriptors to be fair. True. True. Cozy, like in cozy games, is a description of like a feeling more than anything. A feeling that you get when playing a game. And feelings infamously vary between person to person. Air dry clay, oh my god. That's intense. Trying to sculpt a Space Marine out of air dry clay. I wish you luck. It sounds cool. Man, the blends on camera look so much smoother than they do in real life. They still look like pretty good in real life, but they look so much better on stream. I'm actually faking all of my content. I have the benefit of the camera. Though sometimes the camera does make my mentions look worse. In the case of the Galaxy video, I feel like I did not capture the Galaxy on my Thousand Suns as well as they look on camera. Yeah, that's a good question. Are you sculpting a Space Marine like the size of a regular Games Workshop Space Marine, or are you sculpting it big? Like a Joy Toy model. Alright, I need. I don't think aggro shape would work. I need a cream color. I have here bone white, which allegedly. Oh, it's not the color of this primer. I didn't prime a bone white. Oh, it's the color of this primer. It's not the color of this primer. That maybe describes the difference between the models. I need a shade. I need a Seraphon sepia right now. I'll be right back. Oh my god, there's too many browns. There's too many browns. They all look the same. Why do I have 3 Agrax Earthshades? Here we go. There you go. I have the GOAT Seraphon sepia. This is a really good paint. I love Seraphon sepia. Excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna go over it with Seraphon sepia to make the skin look more tan, skin colored, as opposed to like coal white. I love when you say be right back and then freeze in place for a solid minute. I haven't decided what's better. I think it's funnier to just freeze in place. Or to like turn off the model. We are just searching the mind palace. Can you hear me when I'm away from the mic? I don't know if you could hear me while I was searching the mind palace for my paint. Wow. That's a bit of a difference. This is the cream versus not so cream. It's not bad. Definitely looks a bit more skin colored. Faintly, you can hear me. Good. I think that's funny. You get the 4D experience. Like you're right here. And then when I walk away, if I go far away, I like sound further away. It's like the videos with 3D audio in the title. Pega live stream. 3D audio. I should get one of the ASMR microphones where I can do like the left and right thing as well. That would go crazy. I could freak people out so hard. Imagine they click on the stream and they're hearing me out of one ear and then I move to the other ear. Did I jump scare you? I'm in the room! It's like I'm in the room with you. It's like I'm right there. Oh my god, so spooky. I've hacked into your computer. What if I put the door knocking sound effect on my soundboard? You know, the really realistic door knocking sound effect? Just to freak people out. Can't get you too comfortable. watching the stream. I need a bigger brush. This is a big brush, but this model is so big. I need an even bigger brush. Holy moly. It was so exciting today going to like an actual like model shop, hobby store. Please no, I don't even have a door that sounds like that and it still gets you. I know, right? Me too. It's just instinct. Maybe we all have like repressed memories from being kids and when your parents knock on your door while you're playing video games. That's what it sounds like. It brings out, you know, a deep trauma. A deep shared trauma for all gamers. Going to dinner. Scary. My paper towel is thoroughly soaked. But I can't be bothered to go and get more. It's fine because I'm wet blending. It should be wet. Here we go. That looks good, I think. This is before, this is after. That looks more realistic, I think. And it looks more like the picture. The picture actually has quite cream wings in the picture. I've given him like blue fingers. In the picture they're cream fingers. But I wanted him to be more blue. Maybe I could even go with more brown, like where the blue fade is. I'll say it was really exciting today, going to a model shop, because the game store I work at is very much a game store. Like we do lots of different games. We TCGs, board games, and miniature games. But going to like an actual hobby store, they had like trains and RC cars and planes and Gundam kits and so many different model kits. So much like terrain, so much cool terrain stuff, man. I wanted all of it. I'm not even like a train person. Oops. I'm not even like a train or a plane person. They look cool. Trains look cool. And the dioramas that people make for train diorama people, insane. And I don't know, it's so cool. I could spend so long in a hobby shop and spend so much money. Yummy creamy fingers. Wiping so much paint off with my fingers. My fingers are getting creamy. Like Krondys. Love a motorized train set, yeah! I like little planes. I thought it might be cool to get like, I catch planes fairly frequently, because I'm half Italian, to go to Italy. I thought it might be cool to have like a model plane of like every plane I've caught in my life. Just because they look cool. I like tiny things. I like the things. I like the models that look like real things but small. You know, there's just something about it. A real life thing being small that is so entertaining to me. So all the terrain stuff and all the little planes, that is so cool. Scale model arc. I don't think I have the autism for scale modeling. Scale. They're on a completely different level that I don't think I can compete with. Have you seen historical painters, dude? Historical war painters are cracked. They're way too good. I think I would be completely out of my league. And also, model trains would take up so much space. If I had a train diorama, I don't know where the fuck I would put that. Where would you put a train diorama? Are you kidding? Those things are huge. I could make a tiny one. I could make a tiny train diorama. I could make space on my bookshelf. I could clear one shelf and then put a train diorama on it. Maybe one with dragons? Fuck. No. I can't spread my money that thinly. I have too many hobbies. I just like little things. Kill me. Put the model railroad on my bed. Go to sleep with the model train. I don't know where you'd sleep, but it's an option. True, they are kind of like the size of a bed as a model train diorama. Dragon Train! Dragon Train would be cool. Imagine it's like a Studio Ghibli scene. The anime train going like on the water and you have like dragons. Even though there's not that many dragons in Studio Ghibli, but like cool fantasy things. Be the mountain. You must sleep in this area specifically. And in this orientation. I have like a windowsill. I could put a train on a windowsill. Just like, you know, the trains are kind of uniquely long and narrow. Like a windowsill. The drama. And then everyone outside could see my model train as well. Fuck. Okay, I'm cooking! I'm cooking, chat! Stop me! I can't be cooking right now. I can't. And then if it's on the windowsill, it's like the background, it's like the sky. You know, you can see the real sky and there's like the sky of the diorama. You could make it go like up the window a bit. I'm going to murder someone. I think this is just one of those hobbies that I have to force myself to not be into. Called Neko the Burger King because I'm cooking! Don't let me cook! Don't let me cook, chat, because then I'll want to do it and then I'm gonna spend so much money on a stupid train! And I don't even like trains! I'm not even into trains, I just... Oh, the diorama would be so cool! She's cooking and the fire alarm is going off. The fire alarm is going off. I'm burning down the house. Cooking so hard, it makes me want to be financially irresponsible. Some model trains get really expensive. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what? Who needs food? You like trains, to be honest? The local metro rail in my country is pretty poggers. That's true. I like trains to that extent. Like, I like catching trains. I like trams. Trams are really cool. Yeah, I like going on a train. I like going on a train more than I like going on a bus. Which is a shame, because we have a lot of buses here, but not many trains. I like going on trains, and they're very smooth. Especially in Japan, holy shit, catching the trains in Japan was so cool. Like, they have such good trains, and such cool train stations. I took a really good photo. It was like the last day of Japan. I was in Osaka. I said like a I said that like a fucking tourist. Osaka. And I was catching a train, and it was like just hitting nighttime, and that's such a cool photo. It was such a good vibe. I was just listening to music on my headphones at this train station, and you could like see the stars, and fuck, maybe I do like trains. Hold yourself together, you need food for money! No! Wait, did I say food for money? Wow, my brain glitched for a second. Food for money. I also said food for money. You don't need money for food. Still wish they didn't shut down all the national rail line. Oh, that's sad. I gotta keep it together. I can't start model trains. Stargazer, what's Stargazer? Anyway. It would make a good video. It would make a good video as well. I can't start another hobby. I'm going through the stages of regret here, man. I like trains too, but there's a difference between thinking they're a great public transport infrastructure thing and being a real train person. Yeah! Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like I'd be like a faker, you know? I'd be a tourist. If I'm doing something like Gundam, I want to be like into Gundam if I'm doing the model kits. I don't want to just do them because I like building, you know? So I've been watching the shows and stuff as well. You know, I have to like go balls deep into something if I'm gonna do it. Cause I don't want to be a faker, you know? It needs to be my personality for at least a few months. Stargaze was Dragon Force reference? I don't know what Dragon Force is. Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know what a train person is. Like, what are train people into? Like, they just like trains. I like them aesthetically. I went to a train museum. I'm not like an engineering person. I don't really care about like the mechanics of a train. I like the vibes. I'm just there for the vibes, really. I like sitting and knowing exactly where I'm going. And then just getting off at my stop when it's announced. It's so relaxing. Buses are so not relaxing. Sometimes they change the direction they're going. It's like, what the fuck, I want to go that way. And then it turns out they're just taking a detour. And then they don't announce what stop they're stopping at. You just have to know. Can never grasp someone not being super into their favorite thing, because I also get super deep into the rabbit hole of my main interest. Yeah, exactly! They go train spotting? Ride trains specifically for riding specific trains. No train models by heart. That kind of sounds like fun. Train spotting. Actually, I think I've seen a TikTok. It was just like a wholesome reel, but they were like, a furry that was really into trains, and they got really excited when the train went past, and it was cute. Knowing train models off by heart, I feel like I could do that. I'm getting all the Gundam models now. I'm understanding. And obviously Warhammer models. This isn't I always thought this was an Italian. I thought they were speaking Italian in this. It's not Italian. Never mind. So sad. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Crazy music transition. Yeah. Like this song, it makes me want to jump around after having a lot of sugar. Yeah. It's so silly. It's a good song. Anyway, I think I'm going off track. I'm yapping. Just waiting for paint to dry. Really, I think I'm gonna leave it. It's been 2 hours. You've had your mandated amount of Pega stream. Yeah, it is from Rabbits. Hello, Snake Man. Welcome. I think I've got a plan. I've got a direction of where I'm going, which is all I really needed to feel happy. And less scared to repaint this model. Yeah. Oh, I haven't done the blue fingers on the underside. Maybe I could make the underside like the picture, and then the top side can have the blue fingers. Pega, you have awesome news. You found an Orc Joy Toy figure you've been looking for. Finally, below $100. Hell yeah, it's an Orc Knob. That's cool. I didn't know Joy Toys were that expensive. I've never gotten a Joy Toy before. I didn't know they were that expensive. Crazy. It makes sense. They're good models. They're good figures. Yes, what was I saying? I know what I'm doing now. I feel like I know what I'm doing, and I can copy paste that onto the other wing, and then we can think about going deeper. But honestly, that's kind of all I need to know to paint the whole model. The whole model is just like scale and skin. So I think I can do all of it. And then obviously the gold for the armor. I actually have this Castellax bronze that I haven't used very much. It might be cool to try painting in Castellax bronze instead. I don't know. Resellers usually bump it up to that high. Oh, that's a shame. Did they go like out of print? Like, do they sell out? Is it Joy Toy scalpers? The prices vary, but better than GW prices. Oh, I see. It's so great to know that you're doing, Pega. I wish I... Wait, it's so great to know what you're doing, Pega. I wish I knew how to do that. It is great. It's a good feeling, knowing what I'm doing. And obviously the basing. This guy, dude, I think this is the biggest GW base. It's the same size as Archeon, which for sure is like the biggest Games Workshop model. Not counting Forge World, because it's Forge World, not Games Workshop. Anyway, so what I'm saying is that there's a lot of fucking space to do stuff on here. I'll probably do something similar to Karazai. How big? About this big. It's about this big to scale. Well, I don't know. Google. What is Krondys space size? Mm, 160 mil. Round base. Yes. Big. I'll probably do something similar because they're part of the same army. And this base is like hefty after all the basing. Oh my god, like this model is significantly heavier than this one. There's so much texture paste on the base. I might even redo this one slightly. I used the Vallejo water texture thing on here, and I don't know what's happened. I think it shrinks over time. Cause now it's all the water levels have gotten lower and it's kind of like gone weird. Which I feel bad now for making a video about water bases and recommending it. See, like here there's just like a hole in the water now because it's like it's like shrunk, and it's also gotten all like foggy. So I might just go over it with texture paste again. It was just like puddles. I was doing little water puddles. Dragon toes! Yeah, the water's like cracked here as well. I don't know if I did something... I don't know if you can see that. Like it went... I don't know, maybe I just am cursed to have like bases that go moldy. Just like the lava bases that I did. Can I fix this? There. Can you see here? Like this? This is cracked. There's a big crack here. Dragon feet for free? Shut up. You fucking degenerates in chat. It's a Warhammer model. It's a dragon. I'm painting a dragon. Feet? No. No. Anyway, yeah, so I think I'm gonna redo this. You meaning for plastic crack? What? Free feet pics is for plastic crack. Anyway, all the puddles have like this dusty texture on them. I can like kind of like rub off, but there's a lot of puddles. I don't want to rub it all. Anyway, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Cat bug! Hello! I'm just finishing up. No! No! Okay, if I wipe it with water, maybe this is dehydrated. Maybe he just needs a drink. I don't know if it's gonna immediately go foggy again after wiping it with the wet cloth. It could just be dust. It could just be dusty. What if I just, maybe if I put another layer of water effect on it? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna fix the base. But I'm gonna do something similar to this. Just like pretty generic Warhammer base, I'd say. Texture paint plus grass tuft here and there, but with some flowers, some pretty flowers. Generic ruin. It's very Sigmar. It's a very Sigmar base, I think. I like the ruins. And this is what I imagine when I think of Sigmar. Ruins and plateaus. You just got here! No! Why don't you stream, Count Bug? Then we could, then there will always be stream for you. Question. What regular Italian and non-HQ do you enjoy most or identify with? Are you asking me just because you want to distract me? Because you want more stream? I know what you're doing, and it's working. Soon, TM. Hey, that's exciting. I'll watch your streams again. If it's at a time that I can be awake and not at work. TM. Regular tower units? I don't know about identify with. I don't actually know the lore that much, but I really like the Pathfinders. I think they look really cute. They have little rail guns. Imagine like the big Storm Surge railgun, but like little, and it's so cute. I love them with their little railguns. And I think I would want to be a Pathfinder. Ah! I'm so sleepy. I'm gonna go to bed. Crew Carnival sick. Fuck the crew. Not great. Not great. Alright. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed. You should join the Discord. You should show me your minis on Discord. Yes. I do look at them, and I do check the Discord. I like to see people chatting in the Discord. You should like the stream. Like the stream right now. Like the stream right now. It's not too late. It makes YouTube happy, and then it might recommend the VOD to people. You should use my affiliate links. We already talked about that today. Use my affiliate links. You silly guy. Who up winding they path? I love Fire Warriors because the armor looks cool and the rifles too. Yeah, they look cute. You like the stream, Pega? You liked it so hard. Very good. You showed you my minis? Please respond. Sorry, I don't respond to the minis because I can't. I don't. I'll put reactions every now and then. But usually I just like scroll through them. Sometimes react to them. It's cool. There's some cool. I've been seeing a lot of cool Gundams in the Discord, which is nice. I feel like I'm reaching the Gundam people now. I'm noticing my stream people, more people talk about Gundam, and I don't know if it's people that were watching me before that have revealed that they're into Gundam, or if it is like new viewers that have joined for the Gundam. Spotty! Long time no see. You're referencing a meme. Oh yeah, no. I know the meme. I still felt like explaining. Yeah, cool Gundams. And yeah, just join the Discord. I think that's all. I have to say. I will see you next week. I'll have another stream planned. I believe it's not the week I'm away. Hold on. There is a weekend I'm away. It's not next weekend. It's the weekend after that. Pega World Domination in 2026! Let's go! Zuma doesn't get meme. I got the meme! I understood the meme! I'm not Unk. I am Zuma. You're eyeing up Quar greedily. Fuck. Maybe I could paint some Quar. I should paint some Quar next time. I should paint some Quar. I should paint with Mishmash again. Let's do that. I'm gonna organize that. I also have Gundam models that I need to paint. I have so many models. I never have to buy models ever again. I have so many models. I need to ask, was your love for Tower placeholder for Gunpla? No, I just liked Tower. I liked Tower more than Gundams. Which is why I didn't get into Gundam. Because I thought none of them could compete with the Tower Riptide. Also the XV8's cool. But I loved the Tower so much that I didn't get Gunpla. And yet, here I am. It's definitely a stepping stone. Robots are cool. Anyway, Yeah. Alright, I'll see you next week. Same time, same place, same old me. Maybe there'll be a video if I have time to edit. Work has been very busy. Fucking everyone is sick, I guess. Everyone loves getting sick at the same time. So I've been doing a lot of work. But I'm really trying. I really am trying. I made a short last week. The short is easy. I can smash the short out in a few hours. Working on a video is a different beast. That takes days to edit. But I do really want to make more creative video, and so many things. All right, I'm going now. Good night. Good evening, good day, good time zone. Good time zone to you, chats. That's the wrong stream. Ah, I'm in the corner. Hello. Good night, good time zone. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching the stream. Bye. Whee! This is such a peaceful song.